Hi there. So here is the class for the peach pie in color. Um, the cards are very simple, and it's very difficult to actually do a class because of the colors that you use. But I hope that it'll work okay for you, and you can substitute different ones. So let's just go on down, and I just want to go through a couple of things. Okay, in your package here, you're going to, I included all of these. These are for all the in colors, for all three cards of each color. So just remember to retain that for the next time. You have your cardstock, your blends, your re-inker, your stamp pad, and your ribbon. I've also given this year, I've given you ink spot, and I put this onto the back. And this, you're going to just ink this up, and then you've got a small ink spot that you can take with you. So that kind of gives you a little bit of extra. But like I say, hold on to those for all the cards. Okay, I'm going to tell you what for the different cards. The first one we're going to do, I'm using Sentimental Park. You do not need to use that sort of stuff, the same one, but I'll just show you. This is the card. Um, I have the In Color Designer Series paper. These are the dies that go with the Sentimental Park. So, like I say, all of these cards are very easy to put together. You have a package of these that have a bunch of different flowers. You don't need to use all of them. It's just a matter of preference for you. All right, so these, I didn't even get these out. Let's see, where is my, and of course my Take Your Pick isn't here, but I do know that my poker is here. Well, there was a poker here, so there we go. All right, so you're just going to take that part out. And like I say, these are the dies from Sentimental Park. You don't get them as a bundle anymore. Um, but and if you were part of my Your Creativity Awaits, you probably already have a good portion of the stamp set and everything else. Or I can't even remember what we did it for, but I do know that I did a class with it. Now, these particular dies, they're open here. So let me just go. I'll just get that off of the way. So you have two pieces, one for the inside and the outside. So I'm just going to go ahead and put this one on. Now you're going to be using your own ribbon. So once this is on here, you're just going to come in with your tear and tape. We're just going to put some there and some here. And then the ribbon. Now, I don't know if I like the way when it comes off the ribbon. I don't know if I like the way that it comes off and shows. I don't know. You just have to pick your preference to what's the right and the wrong side on your ribbon. And all you're going to need is just a little bit around here. Oops. Around the center here. Just cut that off. I say very simple cards, but very hard to do when, like, if you want to copy exactly. Unfortunately, I tried to use ones that I thought maybe you might have or may be interested in having. So, all right, so there's that. Now, this is the piece. I'm just going to go, and this is photopolymer, so I should come in with my paper piercing mat. So we'll just take that. And the words I've got in here are, let's celebrate you. So I'm just coming in with my peach pie ink. And we'll just stamp that on there. Which could be celebrate you for, congratulations. It can be for anything, actually. All right, so we have that. Just going to let that dry a little bit. And then we might want to even just put some of these on the inside. So I think while I've got this out, I might just come and do that. It can be any kind. No, you know what? I think I might even just do something else. So this just fits in there. Just like so. And I'm just going to put a dollop of glue behind there. Oops. There we go. I'm making it look more difficult than it really is. All right, and then we're just going to pop that up with some dimensionals. Now, I have some dimensionals that the backings are off, so I'm just going to use those first. Otherwise, you're going to stick to something. Okay. There we go. And that is just going to go across here. Just going to come in with my glue, and we're going to just put some. I just want to come in with my little flowers here. Just going to take those out like that. And then and on the putty end, this one looks like it's fairly new. We're just going to go in and put some flowers on there. Whoops. Like I say, we don't know which way it's going to go, but we'll just keep putting those on. And whoops, let's come in and get another big one over here. And here. And we can put some more on there. Now, we don't necessarily have to put them right on that spot, onto the middle of it. You can. Oh my goodness. Oops. Let's see if this other one is full. I just want to make sure I've got my phone plugged in just in case it's not charged. Whoops. Well, it seems to be a little bit there. There. Let's put one here as well. All right, so then I'm just going to come in and pick some of this up. See, I'm not getting them directly on there. You can use as many of these as you want or as few of these as you want. There we go. And we might want one. And then I figured that could also go on the inside. Let's just put. Oops. That'll kind of tie the front and the back together. Okay, just a bit more glue on there. And this one there as well. That kind of just ties it all together. We'll kind of let that sit for a second. Whoops. I see that this kind of moved on me, so we'll just bring that back down. There we go. Awesome. So that's just going to go onto the card base. Okay, next month's color is Pretty in Pink. There's a lot of sold out colors, so that's why we're going with that one. I could get all of it for there. And then what we're going to do is I'm going to come in with those colors. I happen to have one that's a part one here, so I'm going to actually use those ones. There's that one. And this one's kind of a big one, but go ahead and use that. You know what? I'll come and I'll use one of the smaller ones off of this. Oops. Okay. I want to use that one as well. Okay. Awesome. So then all we're going to do, just have to get that in there. We're just going to come in and just put our dots on here. I'm going to use this one off of here, and I can get rid of that one. Put that in there. And we'll just get a littler one. So like I say, you have all of them for the next 5 months. So we're just going to go ahead and put that one right there. So that's number one, card number one done. Okay. So now on to card number two. Card number two, bear with me here, is this one here. This is using the Unbounded or Beautiful Flowers, and it's got that. This is from the Unbounded Love. The die cut is from there. So like I say, I'm almost stuck where I have to use dies or to make these cards. So I'm going to stamp the sentiment, and I really like Wishing You the Brightest Birthday Ever. That comes from the Cheerful Daisies stamp set. We use that, and we're going to use our peach pie again. Just on there. It's always nice when you can get a birthday card and it's ready to go, right? I think we all do mainly birthday cards. All right, so that's all the stamping that has to be done there. You can decorate the inside as you want. All right, so on here we have, this is the Unbounded Beauty Designer Series paper. So that's just going to go here. I've just got something on there. I just got to get it off. Oh, here we go. This is a sand and rubber eraser. It kind of works. I just happen to have it. I don't know if I'd go out and get one. It doesn't work that great. All right, so this piece is just going to go on here. This Designer Series paper is from Unbounded Beauty, I think it is the Designer Series paper. If you were at the retreat, you got this one. This is just going to go on here. Like I say, these cards are pretty self-explanatory, but it helps to know where all of these things came from. So this die here, I'm just going to go and just do some, I don't want it completely down. We're just going to put that there. And it's going to come off a bit. And we're going to do the same with the white. And we might have to take some of those bits out. Okay. that's just going to go there. Now on the back of this, whoops, just going to put that on there. On the back of this, we're just going to use some Stampin' Seal. You could use anything on here, not a glue. A glue doesn't work very good. You're going to take your ribbon and you're just going to loop it like so and like this. And that's all you're going to do with it. You're going to cut them on angles. Just like that. Get that out of the way. All right, and then we're going to come in with dimensionals again. Now I can get back into doing where I should have those dimensionals come off. I'm going to put one on here. I don't usually like putting it on where the ribbon is, but I think that'll help us and keep it secure. And let's just take those off. Now remember, you're using those same dots. This might be a little, no, I think I'll just take this up a little bit and cut that one off. I think I said maybe 7 inches. I'm not sure. I didn't even measure this one. So that's just going to have to go up there. And I'm actually coming in here and I'm going to, I don't know where my little scissors are, my paper snips. You can just cut this part off. We're going to come in with the rest. I'm going to just put those away. 3 more of these. This is the peach pie. And I think a smaller one will just go on there. So that's card number 2. Oh, and you do have the inside of the card. You can go and decorate whatever way you want on there. I'm not sure what I'm going to do, so I'm going to leave that part there. Depends who it's for. All right. Should have used that piece there. All right. Now card number 3 has this, and we're using the Designer Series paper color. I'll show you what that looks like. Here's the card. So what you're going to do is you have a small piece like this. That looks bigger than what it should be, but it isn't. You have 2 pieces in here. We're actually going to stamp the inside for you. Now, the way that I did this card was, this is the Designer Series paper. You can use whatever side you want. I kind of like having, this is going to go like this, and then this goes here, and then this little strip here goes in the middle. All right, so let's start with one end here. And you want that 1/8 of an inch around there. If you need to, you could go ahead and measure. I don't really think it's necessary. I'm going to put the other piece down at the bottom because that helps me get it lined up. So right there. And then these 2 pieces here. Like I say, you can switch it up whatever way you're comfortable with that. This is using Spotlight on Nature, this stamp set. I think almost everybody in this In Color Club, except for maybe one, has that stamp set. Beautiful stamp set with these dies. Just beautiful. And then this little strip is going to go right in there. There we go. So like I say, next month is going to be pretty in pink. Just like that. This is, whoops, that's the dies that go with it, the circle dies. I'm actually going to come in with a piece of scrap paper. And we're going to stamp the stamp. Now, this is, like I say, this is from Spotlight on Nature. Really nice stamp set. So let's go, and I already have these mounted. We're going to use Memento because we're going to use our blends. And I'm just going to put that. Kind of want to get the words up there. So I'm going to grab thanks. Thanks is a smaller word that will go. I'm going to do that also in the Memento. Let me just see if that's straight. Ooh, it really isn't, is it? There we go. So that's just going to go there. Nice, thanks. Really nice font on there. Now I'm also going to, on the inside piece, is just stamp one of those butterflies on there as well. And that's going to be in Memento as well. You want to make sure that you've got it going the right way. Just like that. And I see I've got a bunch of blotches, so I'm actually going to go stamp that again. Okay, we're just going to let that kind of dry. All right. So then what we're going to do is we're going to come in with our blends. And I just do partial, just some partial coloring here. Coming in with my light first. And then some darker. I leave white on mine. Some people don't like doing that. And then I'm just coming in just to blend some of that. And I think I'll use the brush end on there as well. And then I also used Old Olive blends. On here you can use any green that you want. I like the Old Olive with this peach pie. I'm just going to come in quickly and do the leaves and the stem. I think we'll just put a tiny bit more here. Oh, this brush is not very good. And then I'll just come back in and just do this to get it so it's... Now I see mine has a bit of a blotch on my stamp set, and it didn't do that with the other stamp. So I have a funny feeling that it's just a line that's on there that just needs to be cleaned off. Now I'm also going to go ahead and do the butterfly as well. And with my dark. And then back in with the light. There we go. All right. Okay, so that's that so far. So let's just get that put onto this card front. We're going to need some more dimensionals on here. Now, if you want, you could wrap that ribbon around. I am just actually going to put that on there. And now we can put that to the front of the card and the inside. Pretty in Pink is a returning color, actually. Look at that. So just come in and use that eraser again. It kind of works, but it doesn't really. I had black all over my hands. Going to go there. Now what you're going to need is about 9 inches of your ribbon, and you're just going to make a bow with it. Remember, the key to bows is a tight bow. Oops, let's just get that down there. And we'll put a glue dot on there. And that is not a tight bow, but you want that to be good and tight. There. And then we're going to come back in and we're going to use some of these dots again. Now I know I had one out here. Well, not sure where it went to. Let's just see if I can find it. Nope. That's okay. We'll just go here. Oh, there it is. Let's put one down here and one more up here. There we go. So that's card number 3. So like I say, hopefully you enjoyed that. If you have any questions, just reach out to me. Card number 2. And card number 1, using those colors. And as we go along, hopefully we'll be able to mix and match some of the colors. This goes great with Summer Splash, just to let you know. All right, you guys. So stay tuned for Pretty in Pink at the end of this month. Bye for now.